What is up, guys? It is Truth Bomb Tuesday, and we're getting a little different view today because I've got a lot of stuff to do, getting my workouts in, and running my business. And oh, by the way, it's spring break, so I want to spend some time with my kids. So I'm rearranging a lot of stuff, which means you guys are getting this video recorded while I'm in between doing my running and my CrossFit class. So, Truth Bomb Tuesday. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it's just come up in a lot of different areas. And I'm gonna do something about it because I preach that all the time. Do something about the things that piss you off. This pisses me off like you would not believe, and that means I'm gonna do something about it. And the truth bomb is, y'all are too comfortable. That's right. You guys are too comfortable. Those of you guys that think you have a hard life, I promise you it's not as hard as you think it is. It's only hard as you've made it out to be. See, we are creatures who seek comfort. It's the way our brain works. Our brain wants us to be as comfortable as possible, okay? Because it wants us to be as comfortable as possible, we avoid anything that's even mildly difficult, okay? So, here's an example. It used to be that porn watchers were like 80% men, like almost 90%. It's not that way anymore. It's almost 50-50 now. Why? Because porn's easy. You don't have to put any effort in. You don't have to establish a relationship. You don't have to deal with all that messiness to actually get any level of sexual satisfaction, which is a bummer because the rest of the stuff around the sex is actually the good stuff, okay? So, what I want you guys to do is I want you to intentionally seek out discomfort. Intentionally seek it out, right? That conversation that you've been avoiding with your spouse, it's time to have it. That conversation you've been needing to have with your boss or your employee, it's time to have it. It's time to have that conversation. Step into that discomfort, because if you step into that discomfort, my friends, that's where you find victory. See, if you don't actually make yourself uncomfortable, you can never grow. You can never get stronger. You can never move your life forward. You cannot move your life forward from the comfort of your couch and your bed. You can't do it, okay? You have to get up. You have to go talk to people. You can't just rely on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram for your quote-unquote relationships. You have to actually go and have relationship with people, face-to-face interaction with people, touching people, put your hands on people, shake hands, hug people that you love. That's how you grow. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. And then once you start doing that, now you can actually start attacking the things that are going to move the needle in your life. You're going to get fitter because you're not going to be afraid to go to the gym, because you're not going to be afraid to be around people, okay? You're going to go out and do hard things. You're going to have the hard conversations. You're going to go into a negotiation for your job and feel confident because you've actually been interacting with other humans, because you've left the comfort of your couch. You've left the comfort of your cubicle. You've left the comfort of your office or your desk, and you've actually addressed what needs to be addressed. See, the reason your life is as hard as you say it is because you've designed it that way. You don't actually know what hard actually is. And for those of you like, well, you don't know my life, blah, 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 I'm an exception. No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you really think that, okay, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna set this down because this fires me up. If you really honestly believe that you're the only one who has difficulty in life, or that your difficulty in life is worse than anybody else's, I dare you to sit down and have a face-to-face conversation with me about what's hard in your life. I dare you. I'll even buy the coffee and sit down with you. We'll go to the drive-thru and we'll go someplace quiet where you don't have to broadcast your business to everybody. We just have a conversation one-on-one. I guarantee you don't have the balls to do it because you only think your life is that hard. It's not actually that hard. So if you want to change your life, it's time to get uncomfortable, all right? And if that means that the conversation you and I have is your first step to uncomfortable, then that's what you do. Or if it's a conversation with your spouse, with your boss, with your employee, whatever it is, Maybe it's your physical well-being that needs to get uncomfortable, and you need to actually force yourself to go to a gym, which means that you're gonna have to be around people. Are you willing to do that? Because if you're not, your life is always gonna suck as much as it does right now, and it's gonna start getting worse. You have to go through something that actually is uncomfortable to get into something that's better. Are you willing to do it? I'm willing to bet you're not. Because most people, when they hear something like this, they play the victim card. They play the I can't do that card. They play the, well, I'm an exception to this rule card. What are you going to be? You going to be the person that complains and keeps bitching? Or are you going to be the person that does something about it? And oh, by the way, the thing that I'm going to do about this little discomfort thing, keep a lookout. The next podcast, the podcast I used to do, it's getting relaunched in 2 weeks. And the very first episode is the answer to what I'm going to do about this. The truth bomb, folks, the Tuesday truth bomb is that you're too comfortable. And it's time to get uncomfortable. Time to go blow up life. Boom.